you can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful Chevrolet Camaro. And now the host and quizmaster of Card Sharks, Bill Rafferty.
Thank you. Thank you, Gene. Thank you, sir. Those of you who will pay close attention to the show know that I am now host and quizmaster of Card Sharks. Welcome to all of you at home, especially for joining us today. You know, we've already given away one card this week, and I just feel like giving away another one today. I'm going to do it no matter what. Let's get started right now. Let's meet our lovely dealers. Here they come right now. Here come Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Say hello to these lovely ladies. I want to give away... Hello. This is our last show of the week. I want to give away another card.
You do?
I do.
Is it going to come out of your salary?
Absolutely. I'm just going to take it right off the top, out of petty cash.
Remember you said that,
okay.
yes.
Deal out the cards. We're going to get started right now with our second game. Let's meet our Card Sharks. Here they come. Here's Jack. Jack is our returning champion. Jack's from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Likes the horses, Jack, huh?
Hi, Bill. And I didn't mention to you that I just came in fourth on a cook-off nationwide. Can't name the company, but I was number 4 out of many cooks.
Well, what did you cook? What did you cook?
Now I've got to name something.
Well, name it.
Ham, bacon, rice-a-roni. Salad.
Ham,
a
bacon,
salad.
rice-a-roni. And a salad?
A salad, yes.
Yeah, and you came in
marinated artichokes. It's delicious.
That sounds good, I'll tell you that. Jack is our champ. Jack has $6,690 in his pocket.
Good.
And the young lady who's standing there right next to him is our recently engaged Kim. Hello,
Yes.
Kim.
Hello,
Tell the folks
how
at
are
home
you?
a little more about you than the fact that you're recently engaged.
Well, at 26, I just retired from a company I've worked for 6 years, and now I'm just slumming it for a while.
Yeah, you taking a little time off?
Just taking a little sabbatical.
Good for you. Jack is already 1 game ahead right now. First contestant to win 2 games, they win the match. We're going to get started right now. You guys have both cut your cards backstage? Yeah, let's see. We've added some prize cards. Don't forget, we've got a trip to Tahiti and a movie camera in there. All of this worth well over $3,000, closer to 4. Let's get started right now. This is fun. This is almost next to the last time we're going to see these people. We've had them with us all week. It's our audience poll question. We have 10 former Playboy bunnies. Come on up, ladies. Yeah, they're all getting in there. All getting in place.
Beautiful.
Just in case I forget it, because this is the last time we're going to see you girls this week. We may get another question out of you, I think, before the show is over. But I want to thank you for coming in here and having some fun with us and letting us tease you a little bit. You're very nice young ladies. Thank you. Thank you. And with that all said and done, I'm now going to ask the most personal question I could find. And this one goes to Kim. Before the show, we asked these 10 former bunnies, do you sleep in the nude? How many of these 10 women do sleep in the nude?
Oh, I think that's going to be almost all of them. I'm not a bunny. I sleep in the nude. I'm going to say 7 of them.
7?
Yes.
Don't you get cold?
I put a lot of blankets on.
Yeah, I don't know. Jack, what do you think, higher or lower?
Bill, nudity's good for some things, but with my figure, I think it's lower.
You're going lower than 7? Mm-hmm. The actual number of these women who sleep in the nude is 8. It is not lower, it is higher by 1. By 1. I want to know who the 2 are that don't. Which 2 don't? Maria and, who's that in the back over there? Chloe?
Noelle.
Noelle, I'm sorry, I can't see it because Maria's heading away. What kind of jammies do you wear, Noelle?
I like the feel of satin lingerie.
We're going to have to revive that member of the crew over there. Would somebody call a doctor, please? Somebody pick Gene Wood up, please. He's just passed out over there. All right, well, I asked and I found out. Thank you very much. Have a seat right now, ladies. We'll get right to it. Here we are, Kim. I like the feel of satin lingerie. And here we are, Kim. Here is your card right now. Tell me what you want to do.
All right, lower.
Lower than an ace. We've got a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. We've got a 3. She went for it, and it didn't happen, but still playing from an excellent base card. Jack gets a free shot. Let's look at the card right now. Tell me what you want to do. A 3.
Let's go higher, Bill.
He goes higher than a 3. We've got a 5.
Let's go higher, Bill.
Higher than a 5. A 10.
Let's go lower, Bill.
Lower than a 10. He's moving it. He's got a 5.
Freeze it, Bill.
He's freezing.
Freeze it.
Whoa! I thought you were going to do it, Jack. Everybody in the place. He's going to leave us in suspense.
God
You're not going to
hates a
find out.
coward.
You're not going to find out what happens till after this commercial. Come right back, please. A little bit of a quiz going on right here concerning my sleeping attire. I don't want to get into it. You'll just have to send in a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we'll send you what I sleep in. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Jack, I thought, was going to roll it. We're still in the middle of a game right now.
cat.
He stopped on the 5. I thought he was going to go for it. That's good news for Kim, because Kim's got a chance right now. Let's get on to our next question. And Jack, it is for you, sir. Educated guess. Forbes magazine recently published its annual list of the 400 wealthiest people in America. How many people on the list are women?
These women are getting smarter than these guys ever thought of being. About 63 of them are women.
You're going 63.
Mm-hmm.
Kim, would you say higher or lower?
I'm going to have to go with lower. I mean, I'm a women feminist, but I don't think we're up there yet. Not quite.
You don't think you're up that high yet?
Not that high, not yet.
I'm going to guess. I'm going to say lower, but I'm going to say 40. The actual number of women on Forbes' annual list of the 400 wealthiest people in America is 77. It isn't lower, it's higher. It is higher. Jack?
Too bad it wasn't
Strategy
63.
paid off, hopefully. Here's your 5. What do you want to do?
I want a deuce or an ace.
You want a deuce or an ace? Well, Susanna, you know what you got to give the man. Let's see what it is. He's got a 5.
Okay, higher, Bill. Higher,
He's going
Bill.
higher than a 5. The game, the match, and a trip to Tahiti on this call.
Tahiti.
Hey!
Congratulations.
Happy marriage. Happy marriage.
Hey, Kim, thank you so much. I wish we would have got to see a little bit more of you. Well, good luck with your upcoming marriage in January. Thank you so much for being here.
I had a good time.
Bye-bye. Come on out here, Jack.
Bill, I said I wanted to keep meeting my
Well,
friends.
we are. We're going to meet here again. Why don't you tell Jack about that trip, Gene?
Okay, Bill. Jack, a dream vacation for you and your guest as you fly to Tahiti on UTA French Airlines. One of the leading airlines to Tahiti. Enjoy the sun, sand, and calm lagoons of Tahiti at the Hotel Tahara'a, located on its own wave-washed sandy beach. Congratulations, Jack.
Thank you, Gene. That's an excellent trip. That is going to be a great trip for you. So, here are Lacey and Susanna. Here are Lacey and Susanna. They're going to deal out the money cards. You know how to do it. But in addition to all of the money you can win, we've added a joker to the deck. If that joker turns up in the money cards, you will have the opportunity of winning this brand new car. Gene.
It's the Chevrolet Camaro Z28 IROC. Features IROC Option Package 1 T-top fog lamps, automatic transmission, aluminum wheels, and AM/FM ETR stereo radio from Chevrolet, worth over $16,000.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Now, for winning our match, Jack, we're going to guarantee you a shot at that car by giving you a joker. And Susanna's holding it right there, so you know you're going to get at least one chance to win the car. Let's get Jack started right now with $200. There it is, Jack.
I appreciate it.
Let's make some money, sir. Here's your base card. An ace.
Bill,
200.
200 lower.
200 lower than an ace. A
That's
jack.
a goodie.
400 on a jack.
300 lower.
300 lower than a jack. A king. Ooh. You lost 300. You still have 100
lower. 100 lower.
100 lower than a king. An ace. That's the bad news. You just busted out on this line. However, here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take you up to the second line. I want to give you $400 more. You got $400 and you're playing off an ace. Come on, let's make some money.
Let's play 400 lower.
400 lower than an ace. A 3.
That's a goodie.
800 on a 3.
800 higher.
800 higher than a 3. Come on, cards. It's a 5.
Hey.
1,600 on a 5.
1,000 higher.
He's going 1,000 higher than a 5. He's got an 8.
Hey.
Way to roll it, Jack. Good man. $2,600 on the 8.
Let's play all of it lower.
He's going all of it lower. It is. Yeah. Terrific. Just terrific. Very good. Busted out.
I've never been to Tahiti.
Busted out. You know what you did now? You busted it out and you turned it into $5,200. You really won an excellent roll of the card. That brings your total up to $13,419. When we come right back, here's the Joker, there's the car, here's Jack. We'll see.
What's the number? What's the number?
I can't tell you that. Just joining us, the fun is about to begin. This man just made $5,600 on the money cards, and now he has the opportunity to try and win a brand new Z28, and I'm going to tell him how to do it right now. Jack, here you are. Here is your Joker that Susanna's holding. This is what you have to do, sir. In front of you are 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. Find that number, and we're going to give you that car. It's as simple as that. Go find it for me. Come on,
I
Jack.
got it, Bill. I got it.
He's picking number 7. He's picking lucky number 7. We can only hope.
Thank you.
No. No. You know where it is?
Another game.
You know where it is? You did this the last time, too. Number 6, right next. Twice in a row, he's been
Coming
right
close.
next to it.
Coming close.
Well, listen, you win another game, another match, and you'll be right back over here. Go on over there and get ready to meet Tundi. I don't know how to say that.
Hi, Bill.
Hello.
You just said it right.
Tundi?
Yes, it's Tundi. My name is Tundi Ashvat, and I was born in Transylvania. I'm a cosmetologist, and I'm expecting a baby.
You're expecting a baby?
Yes, I am.
Your name is Tundi.
Yes.
And you were born where?
In Transylvania. I have nothing to do with Dracula, though.
I know. That's where Dracula's supposed to be from, isn't it?
Yes.
When you were a little girl, did they scare you with those stories?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, well, I'm a big guy and they scare me with them now. Anyway, good luck to you, Tundi. You've cut your cards backstage?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I just want to remind everybody about our prize cards again. We've got a trip to Waikiki. Yeah, that's well over $2,000 worth of vacation for you right now. Let's get started right now. First question, game number 1 always goes to the champ. Susanna's dealing out those cards for us right now. Again, it is our audience poll question. We have 10 former bunnies. Here they come. Yeah. I know this is going to be the last time we're going to get to see them in the show. They've been with us all week, and we've teased them, and we've had some fun with them, and it's been a lot of good times here. The crew would all like to say thank you. Thank you very much, ladies. You guys have been terrific. Yeah, Sid, keep clapping. Here's your question, Jack. Before the show, we asked these 10 former bunnies, did the skimpiness of your bunny costume embarrass you the first time you wore it? How many of these 10 women said they were embarrassed the first time they wore their costume?
Bill, these lovely ladies knew what they were getting into or trying to get into when they took the job. But maybe 4 of them were embarrassed.
You're going 4?
4.
What do you think, Tundi?
I really don't think so. They were that many because I'm a woman, and when I put on my bikini, it's even skimpier than a bunny costume. I wouldn't be embarrassed. So I think that number has to be lower.
You're going lower than 4?
Yes, I do.
The actual number of these women who were embarrassed the first time they wore a costume is 3. It is lower than 4. 3. That's interesting. That is interesting. Those costumes can be quite restricting too. I know that. But which 3 were embarrassed? All right. What about that young lady Mary in the back?
Right.
What happened? Did you try and go out with a sweatshirt over it or what?
First of all, I'm from I was originally from North Dakota, so it was first time we'd ever wore anything that risque. And I finally got used to it, but it took a while.
It took a little while for you, huh? Coming from a strict background?
Right.
Yes,
Strict
indeed.
moral code.
Okay, well, listen, thank you very much. Have a seat, young ladies. Thank you very much. All right, Tundi. Here's your card. Tell me what you want to do. A 5.
I like to go higher.
You want to go higher?
I like to go higher,
She goes
yes.
higher than a 5. We've got a
All
jack.
right, I like to go lower. I like
Lower
to go
than a jack.
lower.
A 7.
I like to freeze.
She freezes on the 7.
Yes.
She freezes on the 7, keeps Jack away from the cards. Next question goes to Tundi. She's right. She changes it. Let's see what happens. We surveyed 100 married men, and we asked them, does your wife cut your hair? How many married men said their wife does cut their hair?
I think, first of all, I'm a cosmetologist.
Yeah.
And I talk to quite a few people. Sometimes I feel like I'm an amateur psychologist. But I don't think there are that many wives that they cut their husband's hair. I think that number has to be really low. I would say maybe 5.
5.
Yes.
Jack doesn't leave you a lot of room.
Bill, if I had a head of hair, I wouldn't give a hoot who cuts it. But I think that'll be a little higher than
You're going
5.
higher than that. I'm going to go low. I'm going with Tundi here. The actual number of married men whose wife cuts their hair is 17. It is a little higher. Jack was right. So Jack goes to the board. Here's your card, Jack. A 5.
Higher, Bill.
He goes with a high. He goes with it, and he says higher than a 5. A 6.
Higher, Bill.
Goes higher than a 6. A 3. Ooh. So we go back to the 5. And Tundi, you get a free shot at the card, but you have to call it from the 7.
Okay. I think I like to go higher.
Right in the middle. Tough call. She's going higher than a 7. It is a ring. We have a prize for you. It goes on your side of the board right now. I don't know what kind of ring, but Lacey's putting it up right now.
I don't know.
Let's you pace it. You're still calling higher.
I think calling higher, yes.
You're still calling higher than a 7? It is.
Lower.
Lower than it came for game number 1. It is. So you can see what happens when somebody makes a mistake on those cards. Tundi's got game number 1 on her side of the board. We'll be back with game number 2 right after this. Here we are right now. Susanna's already started out the cards for game number 2. Tundi snuck in there when Jack made a mistake, and it's 1 game on her side of the board. First player to win 2 games, they win the match. Let's get started right now. And this question goes to Jack. You ready, Jack?
Let's get him.
Educated guess. How many years has it been since the ice cream cone was invented?
Lord have mercy, back in 20.
How many years since the ice cream cone was invented? I gotta think about this one, because I think the ice cream cone's been around since forever. But it was invented at some time.
Been about 97 years, Bill.
You're saying 97 years.
97 years.
Tundi, what do you think? Higher or lower?
I am not sure, but I think that number should be a little bit lower.
You're going a little bit lower.
I'm going just a little bit lower.
You're going a little bit lower. This is interesting. The actual age of the ice cream cone is lower. It is 82. 82 years it has been. As a matter of fact, I got a note here. The 1904 World's Fair. That was where it was first introduced. All right, Tundi, back to the board. Here's your card. 4.
I like to go higher.
Higher than a 4, she says. She's got it. It's a 6.
I feel like to go a little bit higher.
Higher than a 6. A 5. So Jack gets a free shot at the cards right now. Has to play from this card, and it is a 9.
I'll go lower, Bill.
Lower than a 9, he says. We've got a 3.
I'll go higher, Bill.
Higher than a 3. Trip to Hawaii.
I want to go.
You've already won a trip to Tahiti. Trip to Hawaii. Here comes Lacey. He's going to put it on his side of the board right now. We replace the card. Higher than a 3, Jack?
Still higher, Bill. Still
higher than a 3, he says. It is a 5.
Higher, Bill.
He's going. Higher than a 5. A 10.
Freeze, Bill.
He freezes. Jack, boy, I tell you, Jack gets an urge. That's what it is. Jack just goes, I used up all my good cards. I'm stopping right here. That's what it is. So Jack freezes on the 10. Next question goes to Tundi. We surveyed 100 single women, and we asked them, have you ever met a man you thought was great, only to discover he was lying to you about everything? How many single women said they have met a great man who turned out to be a liar?
I think, women, they are dating and they meet men like that.
Yeah,
I think I did too before.
How many single women said they have met a great man who turned out to be a liar?
25.
25, she says. What do you think, Jack? Higher or lower?
I think it's lower, Bill. Lower.
You're going lower.
I'm going lower.
You're going lower than 25. The actual number of single women who have met a great man who turned out to be a liar is 58. It is not lower, it is higher. So, Tundi, back to the board right now, working on that 4. You want to keep it?
Yeah, I like to go higher.
She's going to keep the 4. She goes higher than a 4. We've got $500.
Oh, wow.
That goes over on Tundi's side of the board right now. Still higher than a 4.
I feel like to go higher, yes.
Higher than a 4, a 10.
All right. I like to go lower.
Lower than a 10. A queen.
Oh.
So now Jack has a chance to do some damage here and tie this thing up.
I ran, but I'll go lower, Bill.
He's going lower than a 10 for a tie game. It is. Good. All the damage being done when somebody made a mistake on the cards. We'll be right back with our tiebreaker right after this. To see how this one turns out, we will be back next time on Card Sharks. Kunji Jack, Lacey Susanna, myself, and Gene Wood. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
The sport of extreme dodgeball has a colorful history filled with athletes who fought for excellence, and in some cases, higher salaries.
Extreme Dodgeball. New season, new commissioner. Premiering July 19th at 10 p.m.